What's up guys, Rob the Awesome here. So it's around that time where the Halloween update is lingering around the corner with its bad spoopy self. The invasion has seemed to reach its uneventful climax, and I think that now is a good time to check out the goods and the bads about the invasion update. Let's go! So let's start with the maps. Damn, they are breathtaking. I thought the gunmetal maps were gorgeous, but this just takes the cake. The amount of detail put into the four maps, which are 2 Fort Invasion, Fire, Watergate, and Probed, keeps me coming back to play them after every session. And before the invasion update, the last time I played Capture the Flag or Arena mode was 3 years ago. Damn. The 2 Fort reskin has so many little Easter eggs hidden within the map that I find something new every time I go on it, and each base is different in terms of style. It's so nice to know that they don't half-ass their maps. Wonderful touch to it all. It's especially nice to have more night maps, as the day maps were getting kinda overdone. Watergate brings a brand new game mode that's innovative and fun. It's essentially a kills confirmed game mode in a nutshell with beer. Who doesn't love beer? Apparently the aliens hate beer, which is hilarious since who would think that'd kill them off? Very competitive and team-based, but has its moments of one-sidedness. I hope Valve adds more variety in this game mode, cause it's hella fun. Maybe not aliens per se, maybe construction workers. Stop them with beer, get them drunk. Yeah, that's good. I gotta write this shit down. Also, make the "in the beam" text-to-speech guy our official announcer. It makes sense since the announcer is missing in action. It'd be great to hear what they can make him say next. Fire is an amazing comeback for arena mode. Having 2 control points instead of the 1 makes it so that control points aren't the direct focus and forces direct combat in between, and stops pesky engineers from being like females at a Black Friday sale in their spawn. Build all you want, NG, but if you don't come out soon, I'ma cap your point. Real nice to see arena evolve after so long. The one map that was kinda meh, in my opinion, was Probed. It wasn't like the others with the insane Easter eggs, and the spaceship that randomly comes out serves no purpose. You get in, and you get out. I wish there was some sort of obstacle course like Ioduct had with Monoculus, that you could enter and achieve mini-crits that way, but what they were going for was head-to-head conflict in the ship. But people just avoided each other like the plague to get it over with. Should have made the inside of the ship as big as the beam meme got. That thing blew up, big time. Overall, great designs with a fun new aspect in every one. I'll rate the maps a solid 9 out of 10. It would have been perfect if Probe had actually done like it advertised. You'd think there'd be some probing on Probed? What a real shame. The next thing on the list is the Invasion Pass itself. Because the update was a little overhyped, like previous community updates, people were expecting contracts or a new MVM mode, but the community can only do so much. It's only $2 to begin with. If you can't ask your parents for $2, then I got bad news for you. You're too poor to afford pizza. You get a handful of crates for $2. At least I know what the extra $5 from the previous Gunmetal Pass paid for. You get what you pay for, and if this update is any indication, you can just make your money back through the community market if you get right to it. You snooze, you lose. Many people ask, is the pass really worth it? And overall, I gotta say that it was worth every cent. It supports the people who made the update 100%, and in my books, that's an awesome way to get more updates in and inspire more ideas for major updates. Next time a community update comes around, just set your expectations a little lower, and maybe you'll have a great time with an underappreciated update. I'll rate the pass a 7 out of 10 for its subtle but good use, as it does sustain a drive to play TF2 with a coin that challenges people to get Hail Zone in a month. That's a pretty neat thing in my opinion. And I mean, if it all goes to the contributors of the update, why wouldn't you pay $2? It was a fun update, and they deserve something for their hard work. Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, new hats and weapons. So there was an entire TF2 workshop dedicated for the invasion update, over 100 items to be precise. There was some really amazing stuff in there, especially the coveted laser pen. Apparently only a handful of those weapons were selected, and a majority of them were not what people were hoping for. I personally like the sniper set. If only it wasn't made for it to be only part of a set. I love the Starduster cape, don't get me wrong, but it clips with every fitting hat. Like, come on, man! And no meta cosmetics? Seriously? All classes don't count. And besides, you think the man of science would get something when it comes to space? You know, one of the major sciences? Ah, well, maybe the weapons won't be a disappointment, you know? What? Just reskins? Great. Hey, that pistol reskin is still badass though. It turns bullets into fast shooting lasers. The other reskins are alright, and the Bat Saber is cool too, I guess. It's just that it's not as good as a laser pan. Perhaps use those reskins for future weapon potentially, but we all know that we won't be getting a whole lot of new weapons until later on. But hey, if anything, I prefer these skins to the gunmetal ones, so that's a huge plus in my books. I rate the whole cosmetic weapon thing a 5 out of 10. It's meh, and the cosmetics and weapons aren't trash. There just could have been more potential with them is all. But grain of salt, it is a community update, and we should all know by now that community updates are not the same as major Valve updates. The last thing left is the taunt. If the last analysis video is any indication, I love taunts. Like, oh my god, oh my— Lol, I kid. It's okay, you don't have to lower the volume. I was just kidding. The Burst Chester is a neat play on words about an alien named Chester that bursts out of your chest. Heh. It's cool and all, but has teleporting yourself from one place to another really been worth having an alien in our chest? But for reals, it's pretty neat, and the animations are well done. The thing I hate about this though is that it comes in a strange variant. How many times you use it? Yeah, that's not asking to be farmed or anything. This proves TF2 has become like Rule 34. If it exists, we'll make an unusual and strange quality of it sooner or later. I'll just give it a quick 7 out of 10. Neat taunt, bro, and it's certainly one of the cooler taunts. Glad it made it in. Well, there's the entirety of the invasion update. If we learned anything from this, is that hype can be a dangerous tool to bring major upsets. It's why the gunmetal update was so awesome, because it blindsided us out of nowhere, and it was great. Hype needs to be expressed, yet controlled, and it'll pay off in the end with big results of fun and enjoyment for all. Remember to be awesome, stay awesome, and to have an awesome day. I'm Rob the Alien, heading back to my mayorship.